You guys see me now?
You're good.
Thank you, Chris. Right on, guys. Okay, welcome to our second official bi-weekly AMA. We're gonna go ahead and start with operations, which is Neville. He's gonna tell you guys a few interesting things. Go ahead, Neville.
There, now submitted. Hey everybody, how's it going? Neville Devecha, head of operations for Steam Exchange. So there's been a lot of questions this week and the last week regarding the token. So I just wanted to give some more information about what we're doing and what we're leading towards. So first things first, we updated our logo. I'm sure everyone saw that. We also updated our website. So if you haven't checked that out, you should definitely go check that out when we're done the AMA. So just about the token. So on the website, we talk a little bit about it. At the moment, it does say 1 trillion total supply. That's not finalized, right? So we needed a number to plug into the website. It's the number we chose. We are leaning more towards 100 billion, just the same supply we had for the last launch. And the reason is because the last launch factored in team wallets. This time there's none. So there's no team tokens. The team won't be selling anything to fund anything. It is what it is. So it says there's pre-launch allocations. So what that means is we're not doing your traditional private sale and your traditional pre-sale. The way it's going to work this time is it's going to be earned, so to speak. So we have our raid channel and we have our raid team, which is basically the admin teams, and then our marketing team, and then the core team, and then whoever else from the community who wants to step up down the road. 50% of the total supply is going to be allocated to that. So the reason we came up with that number is previously our private sale and our pre-sale made up the same amount. So we're doing the same thing. We're allocating the same amount. And to earn that, you would have to join the raid team. You would have to, follow the actions of the raid squad and what they're doing. Tweet, retweet, like, soft shell, go to this channel, do this, go to that channel, do that, go to Reddit, upvote this. So all the inside the BSC space marketing is going to be done by us and the community. Airdrop to existing holders 12.5%. So that's more than what the airdrop's going to actually be. Whatever's remaining after the airdrop will go into the PancakeSwap bucket, and PancakeSwap is the rest. So tokenomics, we put it out there in the beginning when we updated the website because that was the first thing I created when I redid the contract. So again, there's no team wallets. It's going to be swap and liquefy only, and the way it's going to work is 4% of the transaction fees is going to go towards a platform wallet, and the use of that is going to be ongoing development of the platform. Any immediate expenses that come up for the platform, like say a lawyer says, hey, we need this much money to pay this person that much money, so we have those funds there. 2% to the marketing wallet, and that's because marketing won't stop. So we don't want to stop marketing just because we launched the token. In fact, marketing is more important after we launch than ever. And we're not going to be marketing the token itself. And even now, we're not going to be marketing the token itself. We will be, but for the most part, it's going to be marketing the platform. So when we speak to people, when we put out marketing material, when we put out ads, and when we put out billboards and whatever else we're doing in our marketing campaign, it won't be targeting, hey, check out this BSC token. It's going to be targeting, hey, have you heard about Steam Exchange, the first fully compliant, or aims to be fully compliant Canadian centralized exchange for the new regulations. So when people see our marketing, it's going to be more aligned with the platform rather than just a token. And then the token is the incentive to check into it now. 3% reflected to the holders. That's pretty straightforward. And then 4% is going to be added to liquidity. So it's a pretty balanced tokenomic structure. Roughly the same amount of tokens coming out, going back in. So the price floor should stay pretty balanced. We could have gone a little more aggressive with the price floor, or we could have gone the opposite direction, but we chose to be balanced, to be fair to everybody. I just want to see if... Okay, so we were going to talk a little bit about marketing, but something came up with our marketing expert that was supposed to join today, so we're going to skip that for this session. He will put something together and send to the community about what he wanted to update you on. So that's the token, and that's where we are with it at the moment. When we launch, that's been a major question that's come up a lot. The launch will happen when the marketing is full steam ahead, right? So we need to launch to be fair to the existing holders, to be fair to the future holders, and to be true to the platform. We need to launch at a very balanced point, right? So we need to have real world investors. We need to have the BSC space typical investors. We have to have our current holders, more active and ready to go. And once we reach that point, we'll schedule a launch date. What we're looking at, and I think Chris will touch on it later on, is aligning the launch with our project roadmap. And it actually works out pretty well. So with that, I think I'll pass it off to Chris, and Chris can go ahead and give you the infrastructure update and where we are with that.
Appreciate it, Neville. Good afternoon, everyone. For those who don't know me, my name is Chris Beckford. I am the head of infrastructure here at Single Exchange. And we'll just hop into some of the updates we have here for our platform. So for those who do know, on the 17th of July, we did complete our stage 1 demo proof of concept walkthrough. That was pretty huge for the community, and the feedback that we've received so far has been tremendous. So for that, we do truly thank you. We got a lot of great feedback, and some of the things that we were actually looking to incorporate for the future, we've noted some great feedback. So good stuff that happened there. Since then, we've been extremely busy plugging away with our stage 2 developers, so much that in fact, actually, we've been able to kind of accelerate some of our timelines from a stage 2 perspective in terms of its overall completion. We are currently marching towards the 31st of August. And in a little bit, I'll kind of touch on some of those downstream milestones. In terms of stage 2, our thought and our goal will be to sometime in September, and it hasn't been solidified in terms of when that date will be, but we will be hosting a second demo where we can walk through some of the updates functionality wise and user interface wise. So it's gonna be a lot cleaner, a lot smoother. On the back end as well too, we've been performing rigorous UAT, user acceptance testing on the platform and kind of stress testing it, getting appropriate feedback in terms of how we can kind of improve the platform. And a lot of that stuff has been applied with our developers. So we're definitely looking forward to walking you guys through some of those updates when stage 2 is fully completed. So again, by the end of it, being the 31st of August, we will, expect to see a complete new and updated user interface with our new theme, as Neville touched on, our logo and our color scheme. It's something definitely to look forward to, and that will be for the desktop and mobile. On top of that, we will have additional blockchain and token support, and that will obviously increase our ability from a token perspective to obviously house more tokens. So that's another major one. And again, come that time, we will be able to kind of explain that more and show how we're actually doing that. And then in parallel to that, our continued regulations with the OSC, right? On August the 4th, we actually have a pretty critical meeting with some lawyers to continue the process and kind of get us streamlined with the OSC. So all in all, that is moving pretty well too. On top of all this here, this is, it's not really about the platform, but obviously, our support for the platform. We are in the process of completing bringing on our stage 3 developers. Within a couple of weeks, we will have our stage 3 developers locked and secured. And also in parallel to that too, as we mentioned, we are working very closely with our local universities here to source some of the greatest and best minds. As you guys might recall, Vitalik, the owner of Ethereum, he actually came from Waterloo, and that's one of our lead sources candidates right now, and they're very extremely proud to be on board and work with us, and some of the other universities as well too. So that's some of the stuff that's currently ongoing there. For stage 3, I won't touch on it too much right now. I know we have received some questions with regards to stage 3. Again, as mentioned, our onboarding right now is in process for stage 3. And then once we do get to September, I will be able to open up from an overall timeline and project roadmap, the downstream deliverables for stage 3 and what that looks and feels like. So all in all, that went pretty well. All right. Okay, Gary, just bear with me for one more here. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Okay.
We had some questions. If you wanna go over them now. We had some questions submitted previously. We could go over them now. You wanna mute the mic there? Thank you. Question one: Will Steam Exchange offer staking for its own or any and other coins? It's very simple. At the moment, the answer is no. So at least when we launch, it won't be any staking involved anywhere on any coins on our platform. Why? Well, it's under high scrutiny by the OSC right now, and we're trying to get our foot in the door. So later on, maybe at the very beginning, no, absolutely not. Chris, feel free to take the next one if you want. So there's a question here.
Sorry about that, guys. I'm just having a little bit of technical difficulties here. My problem.
Okay, so the question is, when everything is set up and ready exchange-wise, will they need to comply with OSC and the equivalent organizations of any other country, for example, FCA in the UK? Chris, you're back, or?
Yeah, I'm back here. Sorry. Yeah, so sorry about that. So guys, for the OSC, FCA, even for North America, the SEC, and other security organizations, yeah, we're definitely, you know, for a lot of these platforms, they're very similar and alike, right? So from a streamline perspective, it will definitely be a lot easier for us to streamline and get into full compliancy with these here. But our focus will obviously be to continue to regulate, you know, with Ontario first. I mean, that's our home branch, right? We're kind of branching out from. So the OSC will be that, you know, that staple. But the other organizations will definitely be looking to follow suit with the appropriate regulations there.
Okay. Another question is, are we launching through Unicrypt again? I believe Neville already answered it. No, we won't be. We're going to go directly to PancakeSwap. So everything's going to be pre-allocated. So everyone that was chosen through the rating process, everybody that was already holding a coin before, once we fill that up, once everything happens, we'll tell you guys when we launch, obviously, what time and date, and then we'll launch. There's another one here, Neville. I don't know if you want to answer it.
Sure. So another question came in. It said, without exposing too much about the new security strategies, what measures have been taken to prevent new issues regarding the launch? So we touched a little bit about it already, but there are some cool functions that we built into the contract this time that does protect the launch and does protect the investors and also protects the platform long term. The tokenomics are strong, and as I mentioned, the marketing plan, it won't be stopping after we launch, right? That's going to be completely ongoing. So we have no doubt that this time the launch will go successfully. It's just a matter of getting there and getting there as a team, right? So Steam team, you know, the community is part of that. So we had to push together and get to that point. And when we're ready to launch, we'll launch successfully for sure. And there's just one more question of someone that couldn't join. Chris, you want to take this one?
Yeah, so the last one, I guess, essentially to, you know, segue onto what you were saying, Neville, with regards to the marketing plan, right? And, you know, first and foremost, we continue to thrive with a firm belief that, you know, our base will be our community and you guys, you know, the original, let's say, the founding members of our community, and that will continue to be our foundation. You know, we don't believe in botting and all that kind of stuff for other groups, but the plan is definitely underway, and as you know, some of you guys might have known or seen from the articles release, you know, with Project Crumble and Enki, they've been provided their budget, and the planning is heavily underway, and to kind of bring that together, and it's going to be a very, you know, not just productive but effective marketing plan strategy, and we're definitely looking forward to sharing that more with the community as the weeks progress.
Awesome. So if you guys have any questions pertaining to what information we just gave you, feel free to go ahead, jump in and raise your hand. You'll be unmuted and you can ask.
Hi, Gary. Hi, everyone. How's everything?
Hey, Waleed, how's it going?
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Tired, man. Tired. Plugging away at it.
Yeah. I know you guys working hard and great job actually on the website and everything you guys doing. The marketing team, it's
The
great.
website actually, yeah, I'm Neville put together. I just finished spinning up another server.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I have a question though about the coin. So I wanted to know because I see you guys talking about the exchange, but a lot of people are investing in the coin, and we wanted to know exactly because I heard you guys marketing for the exchange, but the exchange in a few months from now. So what are you guys doing for the coin? Are you guys marketing the coin, or how does that work?
Neville, you want to cover that, or you want me to cover that?
So the coin itself. So essentially, we want people to understand what the platform is all about, right? So we understand this is like the BSC space, and we understand that most meme coins and hype coins, obviously they don't have a platform or utility. They promote the coin, but in this case, that's not the same situation for us. We have a platform coming that's being developed that's well underway. We're relaunching the token at a time when our platform is going to be very deep into development, and a lot of other cool things are already happening regarding the platform. So we wanted to, shift the focus towards the platform. Of course, the coin's going to get marketing as well. So, like I mentioned, the marketing team is going to be focusing specifically on, marketing the platform, bringing the people here, also marketing the coin and doing the typical BSE type space marketing. But the community and the raid team, we're going to be the ones pushing the coin and continue doing all the upload stuff and continue doing all the listings and all that stuff, while the marketing team continues focusing, bringing good investors and strong visionaries to shift the focus of the platform. So that's kind of the idea with the marketing. For sure, we need to market both. And for sure, we're going to market both. It's just that we need to focus specifically on marketing the platform because we're at now a critical point in our development that we're getting close, right? We're getting close to being, having more things to share. We're getting close to having, full functionality. So we definitely need to, have attention on the platform. And that's why we mentioned that the marketing is going to be focused on the platform.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Sorry to cut you, but I'm gonna tell you what I'm thinking. I've been in a lot of projects, and some coin actually they have also like a use case project. So they were marketing the project before the coin, and some of them failed because of that. Because a lot of investors are interested in the coin. Some of them just jump in to make like 10x. Some of them jump for long term. So my idea is, if you really market the coin well, everybody's gonna know about the exchange because it's a coin for the exchange, and to get as many holder as you can for the coin, this is actually building the community for the exchange. So to get to market the coin, because the coin is already going to be there, the exchange is going to be like maybe 6 months from now. So to market the exchange right now, in 6 months from now, I think you guys should, this is my opinion, I'm an investor and you guys are my friend as well. So I think if you market the coin, it's hard, and everybody in the coin, they're going to know about the exchange. So
for sure, right? So the marketing team that we secured, like they've done their analysis, they've done research into what we've been doing, and also what we need to accomplish. So they're putting together a marketing plan that does both, right? So we're not saying that we're not going to market the coin, for sure. And I've said it before, and I'll say it 1,000 more times. Like the coin is extremely important to the success of our platform, and the reason for that is that we need the holders from the coin to migrate over to our platform when we do create our native coin and blockchain. So it would be really bad for us not to push the coin. So we're definitely pushing both. And the reason that I want to push the platform, and the marketing team would like to push the platform more, a little bit more than the coin, is not because they think that the coin doesn't need marketing. It's because the platform is kind of inclusive of the coin. So when we're promoting the platform and we're marketing the platform, it includes the marketing on the native coin and blockchain, and it includes information about being swapped from the BSC coin to the official blockchain. So just sit tight. The marketing plan's coming. Like I mentioned earlier, and what Chris mentioned earlier, like we did give them a budget. Now they're just working on staying within it. So as soon as they have their plans put together, we'll start talking about it, right? And until then, like, we don't know what they have in mind. And they're brilliant people. They both have great ideas, innovative ideas, and I think that we'll all be impressed by what they put together. And we just have to wait for that to happen.
Well, good luck, guys. It's great work you guys doing, and I'm sure it's gonna be successful.
Thanks, Khalid.
Hey guys, could I ask a question? Hey guys,
sure, go ahead.
It's disappointing that the marketing guys are not here today to shed some light on the marketing vision. Can you guys share a little bit of what you guys have spoken with them, or just to enlighten some people here, including myself, what you guys are doing in the beginning stages of the launch until like a couple of weeks? Because we know a couple of weeks in crypto or a couple of months in crypto is forever. So let's just talk the first couple of weeks, maybe 4 to 8 weeks.
Yeah, so they're both supposed to be here today. One let us know way ahead of time that today's not going to work for them anymore. And the other mentioned this morning that he had some personal life issues. And of course, we're not the type of people to hold anyone to that. So unfortunately, they couldn't join. And they were also not able to give us any updates. So they've been working together. They've been reporting to me, and they've been letting me know, where they are with it. They haven't shared any details. They want to show it to us in its entirety, from beginning to end, week by week. So as soon as we have that information, that's something I want to put together in a promotional video or another format and give out to the community. We're close though. We're close to getting there, and like I said, I want to deliver it in a fun way. So when it happens, it's going to be our first piece of marketing, basically. Cool. Any other questions?
Again, guys, just to reiterate, I wish I could tell you more. Some of the questions you guys are asking are very, very valid questions. It's just that we can't answer them just yet. It's not that we don't have the answer. We do have the answer. We just can't give you that piece of information just now because it will elaborate a little bit too much of what the end game is. So trust in the process like you have been so far. Trust in the team. You guys know where we are. You guys know who we are. You guys know what we look like. You guys know everything about us that you wanted to know. Just trust us. Keep trusting us, and we haven't let you down yet. And we've been always very transparent with you guys no matter what the situation is. So if nobody has any other questions, I believe this should conclude our AMA. Next one, again, is in 2 weeks. And if you guys have any other questions you'd like to submit it to one of the admins. They'll write them down and they'll send them over to us. Thank you guys for joining us. Again, this has been the bi-weekly AMA for Steem Exchange. Have a good day, guys.
Take care, guys.